Hey guys, welcome back to From Scratch with Chef Nika. Today we're going to make brioche buns. First we're going to start off by adding the milk to the pot. We want to bring the milk to a temperature of 105 Fahrenheit or 40 degrees Celsius. Once that's been reached, we can take the milk off and add it to a bowl. Then we're going to add some yeast, some sugar to start activating the yeast. Once the yeast have been activated, it's going to be bloomy on top. We're going to add 1 egg and a stick of butter at room temp. Mix it thoroughly to combine all the ingredients and then put it aside once it's finished. So add the wheat flour, the salt, and the all-purpose flour mixed together to get the lumps out. Now we're adding the wet mixture to the bowl. This is a standing mixer. You're usually supposed to use a hook figure for it, but I can't find mine, so I end up using the paddle instead. I'm gonna add the flour in 2-part series. I'm trying to build the dough, so I'm going to put it in a smaller batch and then I'm going to add the rest of the flour later so we can start build up gluten in it. Remember to scrape your sides as well to ensure that all the dough is mixed and all the flour is incorporated in. But once you see those rings or start developing on the edge of the bowls, you know you're getting a nice mixture. Add to a bowl that have been oiled to prevent it from stick. Cover and put it away so it can rise. Once that's risen, we're going to add it to a floured surface. Take it out of the bowl and then we're going to roll it into a huge ball. Once it's in the ball, we're going to get the scale and we're going to divide it into 4 equal parts. It makes it easier to work with, and also you ensure that every one of the buns are equal size. So I'm using the palm of my hands to make it into a circle. Just put a little pressure and move it in a circular motion and you can get it. I'm using the divider to break it down into smaller pieces as well. So I can get about 12 or 8 pieces or buns, and just make sure that everything was at the same size. So once I get everything divided equally, I'm going to cover the rest to prevent skin from developing. On the flour surface, I'm going to roll up the dough and also use my palm to help develop the shape of the dough. You can see that I fold it, pinch it together, and then press it out on the flour surface to help shaping it. While keeping my hand in a ball motion, it helps get the circular around the dough. Here I'm repeating the same pinch together into a bowl, then put it down and use the palm of my hand to shape it. I remember it's best to keep the dough underneath the towel to ensure that the skin doesn't develop. Trust me, it's actually easy to do. You don't need to get frustrated or overwhelmed. Once you get the method right, then it will be easier for you to form. So you want to pinch, form, roll, and form. And that's it. Once you get the method right, it's okay. So now we're going to let the dough rise again. So we're going to add it to the parchment paper. You want to make sure you put some spacing, about 2-inch spacing between each, because once they rise, they can't actually move again or they'll be deflated. So you want to make sure that the correct amount of space is in between, so it doesn't rise and stick to each other. You want to get that nice round bun. So now we're going to mix the egg wash. I'm using 2 eggs and about 2 ounces of water in it. I'm going to mix it until it's completely combined. You don't want any chunks of yolk in it or white that's wasn't completely mixed out. You want it as clear as possible. So look at it. It's risen, Got that nice puffiness to it. So when you take your time and use the egg wash to brush around the buns, you don't want it to do it too hard where you're gonna deflate the air in it. Remember, take your time, it's no rush, and you get the perfect bun. Over the side I have some sesame seeds, some toasted sesame seed that I'm gonna add on top to get the authentic looking brioche buns. So I'm gonna add this to the oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. That would be about 190 Celsius degree. I'm gonna add it for 16 to 19 minutes until it's deeply browned. So let's hope. And here we go. It's a nice color, that nice popness of brown. Job well done. So thank you guys for tuning in again. Hope to see you back soon. Bye.